Playing songs seems like such a hassle, but they're easy to master here on Caddock's Castle. Blessings of the Heavenly Phoenix be upon you, my friends. Today I wish to speak with you about performance, mainly musical performances. Now, within the realm of Amtgard, we sometimes refer to these as bardics, or some sort of bardic performance within an arts and sciences competition. My focus and my aim is just to go on ahead and make sure that you have the strengths to perform, whether it be in a bardic or inside of an arts and sciences competition. And it's quite simple. All you have to do is play to your strengths. That's right. Play to your strengths. Now, how does one know if you're good or bad at music, huh? You can't just rely on your own self. How do you know that other people are going to enjoy it? How do you know that other people only enjoy certain parts of your music and others don't? Well, I say this. There are 3 simple ways to go on ahead and be a great performer at either a bardic or inside of an arts and sciences competition. It's this. You can perform lyrically, harmonically, or with charisma. Now, let me explain each of these as they stand now. Let's start with lyrically. Let's say you have a song, either one that you've written yourself or one that you just appreciate and want to perform for others. Great. Look at the lyrics of the song, the words of the song themselves. How do those words work? How do they influence one another? What's the rhyme scheme? What is the emphasis on each individual sentence? Where's the idea? What is the flow? Is it a story? Is it not? Is it an epic hero ballad? Is it something about a villain? Like, find out what you yourself can go on ahead and pull from the lyrics of it and lyrically play to that. Mayhaps performing something quickly makes it lyrically enjoyable. Mayhaps performing something slowly does that same thing. Think about the pace of your song with the words, and that's what it means to focus on lyrically. Some of us are going to master lyricism, and it's going to be very impressive the way that words are strung together. Others are going to say that they want to perform harmonically. And what we mean by harmonically is this idea that you are performing with your instruments. You're producing harmony, if you will, with your musical instruments. They bring peace and life and harmony to what you're doing. And the focus may be on you actually performing on this individual instrument. That's great too. If that's your strength, play to that strength. If it's with your voice, lyrically, play to that strength. There's all different kinds of ways for you to improve your bardic skill, whether it be with an instrument or with your lyricism, or finally, with your charisma! Yes, being out there. I'll give you a great little tip for charisma. Now, this is all about performing well, about making sure that you're making contact with your audience, about making sure that they know you're having fun. And there it is. There is the key. They have to know you're having fun. What's the best way to know that a performer is having a great time? You have to give them a smile. That's the best part. When I'm smiling, you're smiling. You're probably smiling right now. Or probably were. Maybe you're not smiling anymore, but you should. You should smile. If you're going to perform well. If you have a piece that calls for gusto and growls, or mayhaps highfalutin voices, it's all fun. All think about it as fun. So, I'm actually going to perform 3 different songs for you that are going to help you understand how these work. One is going to be lyrical, the next one's going to be harmonic, and the final, I'll save for last, is going to be one full of charisma. Stick around for that last one. It's going to be very, very good. Not that the others are not going to be good too, but make sure that you're paying attention to the lyrics of the first one, paying attention to the musical notation and the chord structure within the second one, and within the third one, you're actually focusing on, well, me and performing. I hope that's helpful for you to go on ahead and think about how you can engage inside of either a bardic or inside of an arts and sciences competition with less fear. Remember, play to your strengths. Do those things that you truly enjoy within your music, and that will be the thing that shines. Blessings of the Phoenix be upon you. This first song is called The Song of Avar. A good friend of mine who is actually a werewolf, and, I should say, saved my life. But that's another story for another time. Here is The Song of Avar. Was a man, big and strong. Think I'll go on ahead and sing his song. Heart of gold, but didn't show it. Unfortunately, I think we all know it. Never once lost a fight. Didn't mean he didn't feel the sword's bite. Think I'll go on ahead and sing his song, else he might just kill a throng. And his name was Avar. Break your bones and give you a scar. Out the moon, and his whole pack would hear his tune. They would come from far and wide to stand by him and his beautiful bride. Together they would raise some pups, helping hands while lifting cups. Never was such a merry band, and together they would proud this land. They were led by Avar. Break your bones and give you a scar. Avar, heart of gold, but don't take that too far. Avar, drink you right under the bar. Could mar. His whole life wasn't just fun, sitting around and soaking up sun. Now he knew pain and he knew strife. Fact, it found him most his life. Lost his paw, his pack was torn by some very nasty zorn. Mean old wolves that would gobble up man, woman, child, and even pup. But they were stopped by Avar. Break your bones and give you a scar. Avar, heart of gold, but don't take that too far. Avar, drink you right under the bar. Could mar. He stands tall, he stands true, stands for me and he stands for you. Long as you don't bother the pack, he'll make sure they stay off your back. In times of peace and in times of war, you know Avar's gonna settle the score. You gone ahead and sing this song, you and Avar gonna get right along. So just remember, don't take that too far. Hey, bar, drink you right under the bar. Hey, bar, name that none of us can mar. Yes, a name that carries oh so far. This next one I'm going to perform for you is called the Song of Harmony. I have personally used this as a bardic priest, as a form of exorcism amongst some chaotic demons. But that's another story for another time. For now, the Song of Harmony. Crest and waves and ocean caves, they all get along together. Music bars and new guitars, they all get along together. Birds and bees and honey trees, they all get along together. Hopes and dreams and joyous screams, they all get along together. Why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't you? And why can't we? If all these things do coexist, why don't we follow their gist? Why don't we all get along? Why don't we just sing this song? Sleepy heads and comfy beds, they all get along together. Summer days and the games we play, they all get along together. Streams that flow and the leaves they tow, they all get along together. Growing fields and the crops they yield, they all get along together. Why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't you? And why can't we? If all these things do coexist, why don't we follow their gist? Why don't we all get along? Why don't we just sing this song? Clouds that fly in the deep blue sky, they all get along together. Galloping horse and a fleet of course, they all get along together. Warrior's blade and the victory made, they all get along together. Dragon's fire and the gold they acquire, they all get along together. Why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't you? And why can't we? If all these things do coexist, why don't we follow their gist? Why don't we all get along? Why don't we just sing this song? And finally, the Song of Healing, which is actually a very, very charismatic song, one that I love to sing as it's high energy and it's great fun to sing and put some little like silly voices inside of. And also great in case you take, you know, battlefield triage, if you will. Those of you who are familiar with Amtgard and the spells, this is a great little song to perform while having battlefield triage on. But you'll see what I mean here in just a second. Here we go. Whoa, gonna put you back together. Whoa, gonna make you so much better. So Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, let the white light heal in the sand. Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, please bring back my dear old friend. Let the white light stop thy bleeding, let the white light mend thy bones. Let the white light close thy wounds, let the white light stop thy groans. Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, please bring back my dear old friend. Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, please bring back my dear old friend. Whoa, gonna put you back together. Whoa, gonna make you so much better. Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, let the white light heal in the sand. Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, please bring back my dear old friend. Let the white light stop thy bleeding, let the white light mend thy bones. Let the white light close thy wounds, let the white light stop thy groans. Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, please bring back my dear old friend. Sword cut, spear, stab, make, smash, your jab, please bring back my dear old friend. Whoa, gonna put you back together. Whoa, gonna make you so much better. Whoa, gonna put you back together. Whoa, gonna make you so much better. That's just a fun one. Even if you mess up, it's just fun to go ahead and have. It's great. I love that song. Anyway, those have been the 3 pieces that I can go ahead and perform for you. I hope you've enjoyed them, as well as I hope that you yourself find the courage, the gusto, the bravado, the gumption to go ahead and perform yourself, either at a bardic or within an arts and sciences competition. Until then, blessings of the Heavenly Phoenix be upon you, my friends. May the light and love of music and of love pour down upon you.